Hey there, I just received a package, and I already did an opening because I thought it was something else that I'd ordered. I thought it's gotten here pretty fast. And then I remembered that a good friend of mine and a commenter on here that I talked to a lot uh, by the name of Matt Parsnip Burger actually had told me that he was sending something, and just wow, you'll see in a second. Uh, I've been making these videos now for about 3 years or so, and I've been lucky enough and blessed to meet and talk to a lot of fantastic people, and to share my passion with for film and for television. And it's been overwhelming. And today, something special came, and just really special. So this is the package that came in the mail. And thinking it was probably my Mystery Science Theater that I ordered, uh, I just opened it up saying, okay, they put it in a way too big a box for a Mystery Science Theater, but hey, what the heck not. But it was it was my childhood. It was literally my growth from youth to adult, and you'll see when I show you. Uh, when I was a kid, I remember coming inside, and I've been out playing with my friends, and my pop was out in the yard and doing stuff that he usually does, and I sat down to watch some TV. It was a Saturday, I think. Yeah, it was a Saturday, and I watched this show called it was like a half-hour show, and at the time I thought maybe it was like I don't want to say one-off because I didn't know what a one-off was as a child, but I just thought it was like one of those 1.5 hour shows, like mini movies or something like that, called Lisa Makes a Movie, and it was about kids in the Ontario area, in the Toronto area, and it was on a place called Degrassi Street, and I went back week after week to follow the kids at Degrassi Street as an elementary school student, and it just I have never seen the box set in person ever anywhere in any store that I've ever been. I've seen the Degrassi other ones, like a couple of the other ones in sets in stores, but I've never seen like this. But I actually have the kids of Degrassi Street, which blew me away. Uh, that's right there, playing Lisa, would later go on to play Caitlin, and this would be her best friend. Many of these actors would follow on into the series, Degrassi Junior High. And if you ever watched the Kevin Smith movie, then you know that Degrassi Junior High and Degrassi High were shows that influenced him as a filmmaker and as a writer and as a director to get into what he got into. And then I went on into the box, because it's a big box, and they had the complete Degrassi Junior High. This I watched. I was of the age of a lot of the people that were in the series, and a lot of this meant a lot to me. I was an epileptic. I've been epileptic since 3, and there's an early episode in this series where Caitlin, who's the actress and the one that I had the crush on, she finds out that she's going out for a school play, and she finds out that she has epilepsy, and she has petit mal seizures. At this time, I was and still am an epileptic, and I was going through some more serious than petit mal seizures. I was having petit mal seizures, but I was having once in a while I'd have grand mals. It would not be till grade 7 that my epilepsy would start to be sort of under control in the way that I didn't have to worry so much. about that. So the episode about epilepsy on here is the first time I'd ever realized that somebody outside of me was actually dealing with this stuff. You didn't wasn't talked about on TV. Actually, the only time I'd ever seen my medication even referenced was which was Phenobar, was as a drug to control someone's mind on a soap opera. So it was nice to see it. This is a show that dealt with teen pregnancy at around the same time that someone in my class was going through the exact same thing, and dealt with a lot of issues. I was a little Joey Jeremiah that was pretty much trying to hustle. That's what I aspired to be. And the series ran for 42 episodes. And it talked about everything. It did not shy away from issues like abuse, how rumors affect students, teachers, thoughts on sexuality. It was all in here. And a lot of it was taken from the actual, because they picked actual students to act in the series. They didn't pick people that were actors. Some of these became actors later, like Stacey Mitson and Pat Mastriani. But they didn't start out that way, and some of them here actually have their stories told, and sometimes it was too close to them, so another actress in the series would tell the story of something that happened to one of the other actors, including one that involves sexual abuse. It's Degrassi also had a series called Degrassi Talks, where the actual actors would talk about issues like drugs and rape, sexual assault, stuff like that, and peer pressure, suicide. All these things were dealt with, and it was an incredible series and experience. I'm lucky that I grew up in Canada to have something like this that was honestly helped guide me and my morals when I was growing up. And after it ended, they followed that. And the last thing in the box was Degrassi High. This is the completion of the show. This one ran 28 episodes and a movie. The movie is included on here. And as you can see, Caitlin has grown to be very beautiful. So my crush was right. I picked the right girl. And I actually had a chance to meet Pat Mastriani this summer, or not this summer, when I was at the Ottawa Comic Con. And in the rush of things, I almost had a chance to get a Zit Remedy t-shirt, and I passed it up, and I so regret it. I hope the hell he's coming to Montreal, because even if I don't get there, if my sister-in-law gets there, I'm going to get her to get me the shirt. This, it followed as the series grew up with you as you're watching it, and you grew with it. And it was big. I mean, it got into more serious stuff, and unlike a lot of shows, there was no pat ending at the end of an episode. There was no everything's going to be okay. Often it gave you like options and choices of what could happen, but there was no tying things up in a bow. People would she'd say, okay, I'm going to deal with my epilepsy. I'm going to deal with my boyfriend, who's my ex-boyfriend, who just shot himself in the head, and sent me roses after his death. That's an episode here. Actually, a two-parter. And anyway, this was my show. Degrassi was my childhood. They were my friends when I was going from school to school and not having not making friends right away because I was shy and stuttering, and when I was really young, you couldn't understand a word I was saying. So this means the world to me. So thank you. Seriously, 100%. Thank you. I never thought I would own this. It's very hard to find actual Canadian programming from my childhood. And this is the definitive Canadian program of my childhood. This is my youth. This is my teen years. And it's incredible. I'm blown away. I'm humbled. And fantastic. So, Matt, thank you so much. This really is unexpected and amazing. And hopefully, I know I want to watch these. So, I'm definitely going to be watching these and probably going to be reviewing some of these. So, whether you want to or not, guys, look forward to actual real Canadian content coming on here. And trust me.
Rapper in one of those?
No, he was in the new series.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, there is a new series of Degrassi that is still on the go, and it's just called Degrassi, and it's for like kids that are grown up now, which is fantastic because my kids have got to see a new Degrassi, though I think some of them left after JT. What happened with JT? But yeah, Drake, the rapper Drake comes from the new series of Degrassi, but this is a classic show. This is the one that I grew up with. And this will have a very special place in my collection. And because I'm getting kind of choked up, to be completely honest. This is my childhood. Thank you. And for me right now, it's time for tea.